Hey, I'm going to do another really quick Photoshop thing here about this background. This is like, it's called the linen pattern. It's something that you see in iOS all over the place. I thought it was something kind of not well complicated, like something that you had to download from somebody else, whatever. I came upon a tutorial that showed you how to do it. It's like super simple, and it's very similar to the last tutorial I showed on the background texture. It's very cool. So here, let's see if I can do it really quick. So I'll make a new document, 600. I'm going to pick a color of some sort of dark bluish, dark gray. I don't know, something like that. Let's see here. Fill that in. Then I'll make a new layer, and then again we're going to go and fill it with white. We're going to go again to our noise, add some noise. I don't know, we'll put a lot of noise in there. We're going to Control J to duplicate that layer, because we're going to now go a motion blur vertically and horizontally. So we'll go blur, motion blur. We're going to go 0 and 24. Let's, I don't know, whatever. Let's try 50. Oh, shoot. Do I have too much in there? So I'm going to move that up. I'm going to do the blur again. And this time I'm going to go 90. Like that. Okay, now let's, okay, now let's do an overlay on this guy. Or multiply. Yeah, multiply looks good. Okay, yeah, so that's very similar to what I have here, at least the start of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these guys, we're going to group them together, put them into a folder so that we can then say, well, this group has to overlay to the one below. Yeah, that's looking really good. And then what we can do is we can crop out, like it does some weird things around the border here. So how do we do this again? There's a crop here. Does that do it? Yeah, good. So now we've got that. So then let's see here. Where do I put it? Where did I put the shading here? Inner glow gradient overlay. Yeah, I can just do it on the background. So then I like kind of putting some layer styles, just inner glow, which is inner color. We're going to go black or whatever, and we're going to make a nice big glow. Okay, what's going on? I'm on screen. Let's go multiplier or normal, and we're going to bring that in, and blah blah blah. We don't have much time, so we gotta work quick. So it's going to bring it in, but as I bring down my opacity, it's going to soften that a lot. We don't want it too obvious, but this is kind of the kind of stuff that you see in iOS. And then gradient, again, another radial gradient. We'll go from white to transparent. Oh, it's not responding here. Oh, it's off the screen here. So that's black to transparent. We'll go, whoops, we'll go here and then say the background color. And there we go there. We're going to scale it up a little bit, and then definitely I like the overlay, and then we're going to bring it down on opacity a lot, so it's subtle. That dark is looking a bit too dark to me. So if I turn off the gradient, you can see the effect that it has. For the inner glow, I'm going to turn that down a little bit, just to kind of give it a subtle type thing there, and that's it. I mean, how easy is that? And that looks amazing. And then just the last part where I just said this SP3 is just a lunch order that Randy had that didn't work out too well. And that's just this guy here. He's just a layer with some effects on them. He's got a bevel and emboss. He's got an inner shadow, and he's got a color overlay, and that's it. So if we take that off, there's nothing there. And then just a little bit of text, and that's about it. And it looks pretty amazing for how simple it is to do this. So yeah, it's pretty cool.